1980 Fiat X1 in yellow. Quite a pretty thing in yellow, this. Bodywork wise, we'll start off at the bonnet and work our way around. There's a few marks and bits and pieces in the paint on the bonnet. It's a little bit flat. The camera is picking that up. You can see sort of the orange peel throughout the paint on the bonnet. And there's a few bits of waviness here and there across the bonnet. You can see the camera picking that up there. Rust wise, around the scuttle here, there's a tiny little bit of a sort of spider's web there, but it looks all fairly presentable. Nice use of this one. Can't see the marks on the bonnet. We've got a few little bubbles in the paint here and things like that. If I go down, you'll see it's a little bit wavy. Across the front is all okay. We've had a big touch in here, a few little marks on the bonnet edge there, and again a little bit of crack in the paint here, a few little bubbles on the nose cone. As we come down to the bumpers, nice and straight across the front. A few little scuffs on the silver on the bumpers, aluminium I think that is, or stainless. The rubber itself's all nice and black and tight, no problems with that there. Indicator and the spot lamp lenses are all nice and clear. Both corners nice and straight as we come along the driver's front wheel arch there. A few little stone chips, you can see those there. The rest of it looks okay. As you come along the top of the wings, there's a few marks in the paints here and there. Wheels and tyres there. As we come down the back, you can see this sort of dent in the driver's door there, and the sort of kink on the edge. Across the bottom half, the sill looks all right. As we come up the driver's door, it's not closed properly there, don't worry about the jam. There we go. You've got a door protector on the back and a few little chips down the back edge, but the door itself seems to be nice and straight. Go across the top, a few little bits in the paint across the top of the door edge. We'll jump on the roof now. Obviously this lifts off. The roof itself's in nice condition. Sort of in like a textured black. No problems with the front seal there. Nice and usable that one. As we come down the rear pillar, we've got a deep scratch here next to the vent. Further down, looks to be okay. We'll go around this wheel arch here, nice and slow. There's a few little marks in the paint, but the arch itself looks to be pretty good. Little stone chip there. Down the back end and up this rear quarter again, nice and straight. The paint is a little bit orange peely. But straight down the driver's side. As we come down on the rear bumper, a few more scratches here. Rear bumper itself's in nice condition, nice and straight. On both sides, the rubber's all good. Not hanging off anywhere, anything like that. We'll get that rear valance in there. Again, nice and clean on the bottom half of that there. Rear light lenses again, clear and crack free. Onto the boot lid itself. Again, a few marks in the paint, a few bits and pieces underneath the paintwork on the rear boot, and a few little dents here and there on that. The engine cover itself, black plastic, is all crack free. Doesn't seem to be any cracks on the fins, anything like that. Nice and straight across that. There, as we come down the left hand side, rear quarter, a few little stone chips here and there on the rear quarter. Around the arch again, a few little stone chips around the arch, the worst one being at the front there, you can see that. So that's on the front, just behind the passenger front door. But again, the lip itself looks pretty good. Come down this side onto the passenger door, looks all right, nice and straight. Across the door top again is all right. The door itself looks to be nice and straight. There's a few marks in the paint on this lower section here. You can see a few marks in the paint around there. Onto the front wing, got a stone chip at the back of the front wing. The rest of the wing looks okay. As we come down again, a few marks underneath the paint on the bottom half. Around the wheel arch, got another touch in there on the wheel arch and a few stone chips at the front. That's nice and usable, this one. Wants a bit of a carb tune-up. It does run and stuff, but it wants a carb tune-up. If this was mine, that's for sure. Just noticed a slight high spot on the bonnet, on the boot there. If you catch it in the right light, it's going to want some body work. You can happy driving it around as it is. Front door card wants a bit of a clean, that sort of white cream interior. Down the driver's seat, got a bit of wear at the bottom of the bolster, and it's a little bit grubby on the seat itself. A little bit of a tear there. Stitching's got, it hasn't come away completely, but you can see that there. The fabric side of things is all right, apart from wanting a good clean. Across the top of the dash, all nice and clean and straight. The dashboard itself, nice and original. As we come down the centre console, all nice and original there. All the dials are nice and easy to clean, showing 42,000 miles there. All nice and easy to clean. Read, sorry, no cracks in that at all. Across the front, carpet set is all nice and clean. As we go around the passenger front, door card slightly cleaner, but again wants a good clean in here, as does the passenger seat. But the bolster itself looks all right. We've got a few little marks down the bottom, a few little marks across there. All nice and straight. No problems with that. Into the engine bay, into the bonnet, sorry, under the bonnet, not the engine bay, all nice and straight and tidy. No problems with that there. Nice and clean, nice and presentable. Into the, we'll go in the boot first. Again, nice and clean and presentable in there. No problems with that. All nice and tidy in there. And wise, I will get it started. Like I say, it wants a bit of a carb tune up. Firing straight up there. See the kickover's a little bit high. A little bit of a rev and it drops back down. But the kickover's a little bit high. The customer has said, the vendor has said it does want a bit of a carb tune up. And there you have it, the 1980 Fiat X1 in bright yellow.